Kavanaugh's coming. He's probably already here. If not, he'll be here in a few minutes. When we did the bonds back a few months ago, we knew we had some coming open up in January, I believe, after the first year that can be refinanced. What this will be doing is giving them permission to go ahead and get started on the paperwork. We can get refinanced at a cheaper rate. They've already got those rates to save about, he said between $200,000 and $225,000 over the life of the loan. We wouldn't be adding no money to it. It's just like refinancing our house at a cheaper rate. So he'll explain that to us. And this is the ordinance to redo, to add to our, amend our current zoning ordinance to be for RVs. This has come about because of having already got two that's done been approved. But any more that be approved will have something to go by, because in our other ordinance we really didn't have nothing that specifically was designated for RV parks. So this is what Nathan Whittingham came up with, presented to the zoning board last week at their meeting, and they unanimously supported. So they're recommending that we adopt this. We can add it to our, and we'll have something that gives specifics if we have another request about it. And let's see, the chairs. We really need to replace those benches out there. And Bob gave me a good price several weeks ago. $69 each with about 100 or more. What we can do is sell those benches in there and apply that toward the purchase of the chairs. We can take this money out of the capital improvement fund. Because we need to replace those.
Those chairs locking?
They do lock on the sides. They have a bar, and you can stack them. You know, there may be a time we have a function in there. Later, I'd like to get some tables if we have city lunch or any kind of thing. If you had a conference, or we could divide up in groups and put tables, we could, you know, move them around. That, you know, that's just a way of upgrading our auditorium.
The way it is, you're pretty confined.
I've got 100 or more. We need a minimum of 100. I would say 100 to 120. There's 24 benches in there, and you see probably 6 or 7 adults per bench. So how many is that? 24 times 6. About 125. Anywhere from 100 to 120, I'd say let's get that, start with that and see. But they're good chairs, good commercial chairs, not nothing that's, you might find something cheap with good chairs.
So you want the equivalent seating of what you got in there?
I would think so. Equivalent to what we got in there. We can, if we get $100 a piece for those benches, or 75, we can apply that toward purchasing chairs.
Hey, man. Hey, Reed, come on. I don't mean to interrupt you.
We'll just have a quick work session.
Oh, okay.
We're fixing to go into our meeting, but
I'll just wait.
Reed, just tell us a quick overview before we get in there. I just told him that you were coming tonight.
Right.
We're going over refinancing the bond, 2007 bond, not adding any money to it.
That's right.
Just
lowering the payment.
lowering the payments.
Yep, we had, council voted to move ahead with that back, I guess, in September, and this is a deal we have to close after the end of the year for tax law reasons. And so the savings are at between $200,000 and $225,000, depending on the market. That's about over 6% of the amount that you're refinancing. I'd like to see at least 3%, so you're double the industry standard. This is keeping the term the same, payoff date, bonds pay off same date they do now. Just going to lower your payments, and you're going to get a net present value of about $225,000. So we've gotten the bond documents all done. We were here last, gotten the rating on the bonds put into place. Everything's teed up and ready to go. And looking at a sale either this week or maybe next week, and then we close it after in January, first part of January, for tax law reasons. So everything's looking really good. We just don't have the terrorists blow something up in the Middle East or something like that, you know, then we'll be in good shape.
This will be done after the first of the year. You can't sell them
closed, but we can sell them. We can sell them this month, lock in the interest rate, but we can't actually close it until January 1. And you usually have 2 to 3 weeks between when you sell and when you close anyway. The bond lawyer's got to do all the paperwork and all that. So, and this resolution tonight, same thing you did when we did the deal earlier
still going through First National?
They are the financial advisor on the transaction. And they handle the bond funds.
This changes the subject right quick, but have you heard anything from ADAM or has,
Kurt's supposed to be
Heath or
checking,
Kurt
get back
or
to
any
me.
of
They were waiting on, the last folks that was in there was Tennessee River. Going back that far to see what was done with ADM then, so we can proceed. That's been the whole holdup, or would have had that building tore down by now. Or at least have some contractors to, spec it out, but, that's taken a lot longer, and anytime you deal with ADM, and the person that's helping Goodwin Mills used to work for them, so there's kind of a good bridge trying to guide them along what we need to do, but it's really hard to do anything in that building until we get all that cleared,
And I think she said 6 months, didn't she?
It's been,
So that's gonna be February. She was here in August.
so and they're working on it, they're just waiting to see back. I've got something here that helps for you. This is not for tonight, but hopefully the next meeting, y'all can pass that down. It's 2 bids on the sign for our pocket park. I call it pocket park. They're both, one of them is $28,337, and the other one is $28,500.
Is this the two different ones? Okay.
You got top three.
You get both?
Top sheet is one company and the bottom's another. One says Stewart Signs, and one is Golf Signs. Both of them's bidding on practically the exact same thing. It's the sign that you can go in between the posts that's already there. You'll be able to operate it from a computer, wireless, so we can scroll messages and pictures and
Is it gonna be higher?
Or I mean, height,
Yes.
you mean the height?
I mean, because the way the fence is, you can't see the bottom.
it's gonna be right below
Two rows.
the city of Hamilton.
That's right.
There's already a city of Hamilton, so right below that where you put your letters will be this sign. Like just something to look at.
So we need to measure and check the height to make sure you're gonna be able to read the bottom row. Whatever
We
showing.
can- This sign here is 3 foot by 12 foot. It fits in between the post. So where you got the letters is taller than 3 foot, so it'll be up higher. The bottom of this sign will be, you won't need as much height because you can put so much more in it. But, yeah, we'll measure to make sure. It'll go right underneath where it says, where the city of Hamilton sign is now.
Is the lower bid Galt?
The lower bid is Stewart. Stewart's $28,337. Galt is $20,500. Both bidding practically the same thing. It's kind of a high-tech sign, similar to First Nationals over here. But this one will have where you can put color. It'll also have a temperature sensor,
Oh, that's good.
time.
Good.
But I wanted y'all to see it. I've been working on this off and on for several months. But I just haven't done anything with it yet. But maybe by the next meeting. And both of these just got websites. You're welcome to pull them up. Stewart Signs, and what they're bidding on is a Daystar EXP. And you can pull that up, and it shows churches and other signs, cities that have similar signs. So they're very, very nice, which will be help a lot because we have a lot of requests. Larry knows because y'all put them up.
Save
Usually
them
they
a
call
lifetime.
Amy to get what they want on the sign, and she calls Larry and Mickey, and they go put it up.
200 plus times a year.
I know it.
And
This will just
you can run
free them up.
multiple. Well, you can run all kinds of things.
Well, is
Stuff
there a
up there on the
warranty
stage
with
is a
both
few
of them?
days.
What does warranty say here? Or, let's see, where, I thought I saw one.
Both of them has a warranty.
Oh, 5-year limited warranty, full 1-year warranty on the, Galt, and, do y'all see the other one?
A two-sided.
Probably the same.
This will be a 2-sided LED sign. Multiple colors. All kind of images you can put on there. Thanksgiving, you could have Thanksgiving
I don't see
images. 4th of July, you could have flags and all kind of different things. They're really high tech. So that's just something y'all look at over the next couple of weeks.
That's what I was looking
Six
for.
o'clock.
6 months. I just wasn't expecting to vote tonight, but I won't.